Hi everyone, good morning, happy Sunday. Welcome back. I was just getting set up here, so take your time. We've got a good 6 minutes or so before we start practice, but welcome. Hope you're all having a good morning so far, or if you're on the East Coast, a good start to your afternoon. Welcome once again to the backyard flow. So I've just been kind of moving around and more or less following the sun and where I could be underneath its warmth a little bit. So yesterday I was on a little back porch there, and then today coming out into the back here where we've been before. So hi Al, happy Sunday. And great to see you. I wish I could see you. Great to practice with you all. Alberto, good morning. I hope you guys can hear me okay. If anybody wants to give me a thumbs up and just check the mic. I really haven't had to change the settings too much, so I think it's been working pretty good, which is wonderful. Not bad for a one little camera setup, and able to, whether it's me or Nicole, we could set this up pretty much on our own, and not too bad for 10, 11 months of quarantine classes. I mentioned about a week ago we crossed over the 400 class mark, classes recorded and put out here on YouTube on the channel during quarantine. So it's been so wonderful to share these. And somebody was asking me yesterday, even once studios and our lives start to open back up again, where there'll still be live stream. And as far as I'm concerned, we'll continue to live stream. We'll have to figure that out with the schedule. But I think it's part of the community now. I mean, I had started this before the pandemic anyhow. I was putting out live stream classes once a week, and I think we could definitely increase the frequency now that we've done this. But I do think and see it as part of the community and how we can connect with each other from all over the world. And I think it's a great resource or tool to have for people when they're traveling or when they're moving about, and so that our practice doesn't have to only be in the studio. I know we love the practice in the studio and in the hot room, but it's really nice to continue to incorporate daily practice from wherever you are. So have no fear. I think the live stream is here and will continue. Amazing, Susan. Good morning. I hope it's not too cold in Chicago, but we've got the Bears playing today in the playoffs. They just made their way into the playoffs, so go Bears, being one that's from Chicago here. Oh, hot summer in Argentina, yeah. It's been pretty nice. It gets chilly in the evenings in Southern California, chilly in the mornings, but the days are still warming up. And I think we're on our way. Somebody was telling me it's going to be this coming week, I think, in the 80s, almost 90 degrees. So not too bad of a winter that we have here. All right, 2 minutes, you guys. If you're still getting yourself settled and collected around your mat, finding your space for today, and you see me move around, and it's nice. I know we can definitely create our setup and our comfort. Probably if you're practicing inside, that makes most sense. Have your spot, but if you have the ability to move around, feel different areas, then that's always nice to do. Alberto, I want to say you've been doing pretty much every class. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I see you on almost every class here on the live stream, which is absolutely amazing. Susan, you reached out. We're all doing pretty much every class still, which is just incredible. I hope that you're able to find, something that we're not getting on the virtual is that eye to body connection from your instructor. I can't see what you guys are doing, so I hope that you're, finding that there's days where you're tuning in more to the technical cues, and then days where you're tuning in to the breath cues, and how to incorporate this direction so that there is progression. It's not simply looping yourself through the postures. Oh, I'm doing a lunge again. Oh, I'm doing warrior two, but getting into those postures, and then listening and hopefully hearing something different, and then you can start to kind of pluck the pieces and have them land and connect in your body. So, oh, nice, Alberto. That's amazing. All right, everyone. It's 9 o'clock. Or I'm sorry, 10 o'clock. I don't know why I look down and it says the amount of people that are watching right now. I'm going to set my Apple Watch, check out that heart rate wave after the experience. Let's go ahead and start lying down on our backs today in Shavasana. Okay, and I know there was the other day where I lost the good 15 minutes. If that happens, you guys, if somebody putting out the message on the live chat, I do glance at it every now and again, and then I would know. I try to keep my eye on my mic, and that's what I'm looking at right now. It might actually be a little low. Anyone like? All right, lying on your back, open up your legs nice and wide. Let's roll the shoulder blade each side, and then let your low back soften. And feel if you're holding or gripping the muscles in your bum, your glutes, and your low back will start to open up some space for our hips by lying here on our back. Feel a few rolling breaths, and you can let your belly release and really stay on and landing, grounding. Body awareness. As you breathe in, feel your belly rise, and as you exhale, and let your entire body ground. You remain heavy on the back and through the shoulders. Bring your straight legs back together towards each other. And on your inhale, take both arms over your head. Give yourself a nice big morning, early afternoon stretch. Stay here on your back. Inhale your right knee and place the finger shin. And get your hands woven so your knuckles cross knuckles. One thumb over the top of the other. And gently draw. And especially you could feel the connection to the draw as you exhale, the knee comes in a little bit closer to your chest. And then feel what it's like now as you start to breathe with your lips sealed in through the nose and out. A little wake-up call into your right hip crease, your hip joint, your hip flexors, your hamstring, your bum, spine. Back over your head, give yourself a nice big stretch. And then bring your left knee into your chest, interlace the fingers onto the shin. And knuckles through knuckles, cross one thumb over the other. Lips are sealed as we now start to wake up the left hip. And you say waking up. Well, sensation, creating a sensation by the movement of your body, the shape of your body. It's going to bring our mind to that part of our body, and then take a breath with it. And you'll start to feel this flow move through us. Release your left leg, both arms over your head. And go ahead and bend both legs, bring both knees, reach around your shins, and give yourself a nice big squeeze. And you can keep your shoulders flat, head resting down onto the ground. And feel your belly bump into your thighs. And as you exhale, the belly comes down, the thighs come in. All right, release your shins, bring both feet. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Set up for some Sunday morning awakening yogi bicycles. We're going to hover the head and the shoulders off the mat. Turn your elbows out as wide as you can so your head is laying into your hands. And then lift your feet, shins parallel to the floor, kick straight out. Exhale, right elbow to your left knee. Inhale, back to center, right knee in. Out. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Inhale, center. Good. Breathe back to center. Exhale, twist. Keep it going. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe out. Let's go for 5. 4. 3. 2. And one more round. Nice. Bring your feet back to the ground, arms by your sides. A little wake-up call for your belly. Roll on to either side and make your way all the way around. Come into a child's pose, please. And spread the knees. Hiram, what's up, pal? Nice to be with you too, buddy. Bring your forehead down onto the ground. Slide your arms out straight, fingertips reaching out. Let's clear it, you guys. Anything that we're holding on to, anything that is weighting us down, anything we went to bed with, anything we woke up this morning, let's clear it out. Deep, deep, deep breaths. Take breaks if you need to. Be mindful in your movements. And feel for the edge in your body where your breath is supporting you and throughout the entire experience. Inhale, rise up, all fours, tabletop. And set your base. Knees under your hips. And hands under your shoulders. If you're a little sore, all good. And drop the belly. Inhale, open the chest. Roll the shoulders back as you look out in front. And exhale, tuck the chin round through the spine. Press down through the tops of your feet. Inhale to extend. Seal your lips. We're breathing through the nose. And exhale, tuck the chin. Cat pose. Round through your spine. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in together. And breathe out. One more. Inhale. And fully exhale. Lips sealed. Let's hold it in the cat back and keep pressing down through the tops of your feet. I mean, even if somebody logged on to our practice and just did that, in first 8 minutes of moving, creating space, right, you're going to eliminate some stress for your mind. Come into a flat back, step your legs straight back, and come into a high plank, high push-up. Turn your legs on now. Drop the tailbone. So the tailbone drops, the pelvis is neutral, and then extend back through your heels so your legs are straight and strong. Lips sealed, eyes can soften around the top edge of your mat. Breathe in. And on your exhale, lift your tailbone and draw your hips up. And turn your heels out ever so slightly and feel your downward facing dog. Breathe with your downward facing dog. And achiness in the hands and the wrist and the elbows and the shoulders. Yeah, feel it. You know the difference. A general sense
a little tightness and some discomfort, all good. That's what we're breathing into. And we're moving with our breath awareness and transitioning us from one position to the next safely. Bring your big toes together. Lift your heels up. And then little tip toes. Walk your feet forward and come to the top of the mat. When you get to the top, set your heels flat. And then take a bow. Let your head hang heavy. If your hands will not touch the ground, put a little bend to your knees. If your hands touch the ground, and then you can let your arms dangle, even turn the back of the hands onto the mat. And everybody chin into the chest, an inch closer, and feel that sensation as it works in through your back, and through your spine, and then all the way into your hamstrings. Place your hands onto your shins. Inhale, lift halfway to a flat back. Exhale, bow, forward fold, head down. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms, reach up. Exhale, arms, hands into heart center. Inhale, circle the arms out, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, lead with the chest, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, listen. Exhale, step your left foot back, soften the knee down. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, float your arms up. And exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Curl your back toes under, keep the knee grounded, and then draw your hips back. Right leg goes straight, slide your gaze forward. And breathe in, stay for your breath out. And on your following inhale, come back to your lunge, lift your back knee, step your left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up. And exhale, arms by your side, circle your hands, heart center, prayer. Inhale, sweep the arms, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, same way. Other side, step your right foot back. Soften the knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, arms up. And feel that movement from your core. Exhale, bring your hands down. Tuck your back toes, keep the knee on the ground, draw your hips back. Left leg goes straight, slide your chin forward. Pedro, what's up, buddy? Awesome to have you. Come back into your lunge. Everybody lift your right knee, step your right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides, hands meet in front of your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, exaggerate it, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hands, 2 big steps back into your high plank. Okay, so I'll show you the modified version of Chaturanga, knees down onto the ground. Everybody exhale, lower halfway, elbows to ribs. And then inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, tops of the feet. And exhale, scoop the belly, press back into your downward facing dog. I mean, there's no guarantee. It doesn't matter how long you've been practicing. You want to practice without this idea of a guarantee that this is what I'm going to do right now. I mean, feel it through your breath. Feel that support as you work through the expression of your body. Some days it's going to be knees on the ground. Listening, that's deepening your practice. And some days it's going to be deeper and more drawn, right, than you've ever been before. You listen to the breath, listen to the body. Big toes together, lift your heels. And exhale, 2 big steps, top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up, draw the shoulder blades down. And exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hands, 2 big steps back. You're in a high plank, high push-up. And together, take a breath in through your nose. And exhale, Chaturanga, elbows in. Tops of the feet, inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, feel your body come back into downward facing dog. And so I'd like to believe, and that as we evolve in this practice virtually, and that you're able to take the class and through the verbal cues and having to look less back at the screen, right? That would be if I'm instructing clearly enough. So of course the screen is there, right? If the mind goes left or if my instruction is not clear, you can look and see. But hopefully you're evolving and noticing that if you simply listen, and that helps you drop you deeper and deeper into your own practice and with your own breath. And bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, 2 steps or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, circle the arms out, reach up. Exhale, bow, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant 2 steps or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. And meet here, spread your fingertips wide. Seal your lips, breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Right on, left foot down. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee draws to your right elbow, crunch. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your left elbow, twist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step your right foot through. Lower your back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down, tuck your back toes, draw your hips back. Right leg straight. You've been here before. Slide your heart forward, shoulders away from your ears. On your inhale, come back to your lunge, lift your left knee, kick your right leg straight back in space, 3-legged plank. Bend your arms, elbows in, Chaturanga, feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And take a breath in, lift your tailbone high. On your exhale, look and step your right foot in between your hands. Pivot your back heel flat, press off the mat. Inhale, rise, warrior 2. Arms into a T, look over your right hand. And breathe deeply. And feel your front leg as you bend it to a square, thigh parallel to the mat. And stretch strong and long through your left fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach your right arm up and back. And exhale, windmill your hands to the top of the mat. Pivot on your back toes, step back, downward facing dog. And feel your right side, press the heel down. On your inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow, crunch. Inhale, kick your left leg back and up. Exhale, knee to your right elbow, twist. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, step left foot all the way through, right knee down. Untuck the toes, inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Tuck the back toes, keep the knee down, and draw your hips back, straighten your left leg. Slide your heart forward, shoulders away from your ears. And so when you hear it, it means your breath is flowing. On your next inhale, come forward, lift your right knee, kick your left leg straight back. And 3-legged plank, upper back is strong, bend the arms, Chaturanga. Left foot down, inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And you'll feel it, you'll feel the flow moving through your body. Take an inhale, left leg up. And gaze in left foot, step it all the way through. Pivot your back heel down. Press the mat away, come on up, warrior 2. Arms into a T. And feel an external rotation. And as you draw the knees away from each other, press the ground down and little lift back of your heart up. It feels good. Make that back arm a priority and straight and strong and long. Flip the left palm, inhale to reverse your warrior 2. Exhale, windmill your hands, top of the mat. Plant pivot, step your left foot back into a down dog, big toes together. Lift your heels, ride that wave. Exhale, walker, you might jump. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, strong belly, hands to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms up, palms face. Exhale, bend your legs, sit back into Utkatasana. And you can really sit deep, no funny business here, just 5 breaths. And we talk about engaging the upper back, drawing the tops of the shoulders down. And so the shoulder is rooted into the socket, and then reach out through your middle fingers. And feel your belly turn on. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Humble your chin. Inhale, circle the arms up. Look up. Big morning stretch. Exhale, swan dive. Chest to your knees, hands to the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the hands, step, step, or jump. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, tops of the feet, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips and come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. And exhale, bring your knee into your nose, lift your hips. Inhale, kick back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips, look forward, step your right foot all the way through. Soften your back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you set your tailbone down, feel your front heel, reach your right arm back, left arm forward. Coming into a T-twist. See what that feels like in the front of your left thigh. Engage the action and strength into your upper back, anterior serratus. Take your hands, put them behind your head. Press your head into your hands, shoulders down. Take a deep breath through your belly. And as you exhale, square, come back, look forward. Humble your chin, look down, tuck your back toes. Exhale, lift off your back knee. Work your left leg straight. Head into your hands, elbows drawn wide like we started. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Come on back to center. Reach your arms up. Feel that front heel. You got it. Pivot your back heel down. Back arm is strong. Tailbone down. Warrior 2. And straighten your front leg. Inhale to reverse your triangle. And exhale, come back into your warrior 2. Feel your feet, hands to the top of the mat. Pivot your back heel high, kick back, three-legged plank, lower chaturanga. Feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, bring it back with me, downward facing dog. Take one nice deep breath again. Feel the flow. Body is opening. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips high. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips high. Again, kick it back. Exhale, knee to your nose, stay, look forward, and step your left foot all the way through. Soften your back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, arms up. So we're moving this through the core. Breaking down extra tension, tightness in the hips. And T-twist, left arm back, right arm forward. And grounding through your front heel. And so you can feel your left glute roll up underneath. Sensation in the front of your right thigh. And put your hands behind your head. Shoulders down, head into the hands. And that's going to get you feeling through your upper back. Wake it up. Keep the hands on the head. Inhale to center. Humble the chin. Tuck your back toes. Exhale, lift your right knee off the ground. Right leg is straight. So off the toes, back in the ball of your right foot. And take an inhale posture. And exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Again, inhale to center. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Here we go. Back to center. Reach your arms straight up. So the tops of the shoulders are down. The belly drawn in. Pivot your back heel down. Should feel good in your warrior 2. As you land, notice the deep breath supporting you. Knee spread, tailbone down, chest proud. And straighten your front leg. Reverse your triangle. Left arm up. And bring it back into your warrior 2. And windmill your hands, top of the mat. Plant, pivot, kick back, three-legged plank. Bend your arms, elbows in, chaturanga. Feet down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips. And downward facing dog. Breathe with me, 3 to 5 breaths here. Big toes together, lift your heels up. Wrap your armpits into your chest, bend your knees, exhale, walk or jump to the top. Inhale to lift halfway, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, circle the arms, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Let's go, bend your legs, sit Utkatasana. And take a breath in through your nose. And exhale, dive, chest to knees, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Plant the palm, step or shoot back, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, step your right foot through. Pivot your back heel down, hips square. Inhale, rise, warrior one. And exhale, bring your hands down, kick your right leg back, and flow, elbows in, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, come on back, down dog, step your left foot through. Back heel down, hips square. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, back heel high, kick back, flow, Chaturanga. Inhale, tops of the feet, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. And stay with your down dog or play with the arm balance. Walk your hands back in 6 inches or so. Knee above your right elbow. Drag your left foot in, left knee above your left elbow. Keep your left knee where it is. Kick your right leg back in space. And bring your right knee back to your right arm. And kick your left leg back in space. And bring your left knee back to your left arm. Press through your hands. Inhale. Shoot back, Chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, building your endurance. Downward facing dog. We all meet. Really nice. Walk your hands back to your feet. Feet are hip width apart. Lift your right toes from the front. Slide your right palm under your right foot. Lift your left toes and slide your left palm under your left foot. And drop the chin, feel the head heavy. And feel the release if you're holding on to that tightness in your upper back and through your spine today. Feel the breath. 3 more inhales and exhales in your forward fold. Nice, slow exhale, bend your knees, slide your hands out. Inhale, crawl your hands forward, come into a high plank, high push-up. All right, you set up through your high plank and take a breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. And receive deeply, connect to your low belly. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back. Again, right knee to your right elbow. Inhale, kick your right leg back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Keep your back heel high. Take a breath, pull your chest forward, kick through your back heel. Now tack your back heel down like a warrior 1 foot and crawl your hands up and out over the left top corner of your mat. Keep your hips back as you draw your front knee wide. And the space between your knees opening up your hips. And as you start to walk your hands back in, and then pivot, turn your right toes in, face the side of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And as you exhale, walk your hands over to your left foot. And pivot your right heel high, lunge into your left thigh. And set your right palm flat, arms straight. And then exhale, twist, reach your left arm up. If you want to add a challenge, place your forearm. What's that?
Did you say Maeve?
Maeve. You say hi, Maeve? Hi, Maeve. Reach through your top arm. Kick through your back heel. And as you exhale, gaze and left hand down. Walk your hands back to your right. And pivot into your wide-legged forward fold. And use your arms to support, flat back in between your thumbs. And breathe in through the nose, out through your nose. Okay, here we go. Upside down. Hands. I'm just kidding, Benjamin. And connect to your breath. Walk your hands to your right foot. And pivot square, back heel high. Right on. Hold on to my neck, bud. There you go. And press off your front foot. And then reach your arms up. Crescent warrior. And feel the lift from your left inner thigh. And reach up through your arms. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gaze and hands down. And hold on tight. Step back into your high plank, high push-up. Exhale, Chaturanga flow. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift your hips, come into your down dog. And 3 breaths in your down dog. Want to slide off to the side, bud? Go down a little bit. Go down, dog. And breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Okay, let's do it on the other side. Hands down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick your left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. One more, kick your left leg back. Left knee, left elbow. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Keep your back heel high as you draw your chest forward. And you got your right leg turned on to support. Keep that right leg fired up. Pivot your back heel down. And walk both hands up over the top right corner of your mat. Breathe. And feel the strength in your right leg, space between your knees. You are accessing more room in through your hips and through your pelvis. A win-win-win. Take it slow. Walk your hands to the right, back in. Pivot your left toes, face the sideline of your mat. Watch the cord, buddy. Oh. Woo. Side of your mat. Arms straight, back flat. In your long spine, breathe through the crown of your head. As you exhale, walk your hands over to your right foot, pivot, back heel is high. And square hips, left hand flat. Arm is straight, and then twist. Reach your right arm up. And we're staying active through your left leg. And feel the inner thigh. Connect to your upper back. And so good. Breathe into it. And as you exhale, bring your gaze and right hand down. And then walk your hands back to the left. And pivot square. Wide-legged forward fold. Back is still flat. There you go, bud. Hold on to my neck. Your hands over to your left foot. Stay up. Hold on to my neck. Left leg bent, right leg straight. Inhale. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gaze and hands down. Step your left foot back. Come into your high plank. And as you exhale, flow, Chaturanga. Tops of the feet, inhale, upward facing dog. And as you exhale, lift your bum, downward facing dog. And 3 to 5 deep breaths in your down dog, please. Let's work into a Malasana Squat. Big toes together. You can walk or hop. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or hop, feet wide. And big toes out. And let your bum sit down low. Elbows to your inner thighs, hands to your heart center. And let the top of your bum slide down. And feel the strength in your belly. And meet the breath and through your spine. And weight into your heels. Take an inhale. Hold on to my neck, bud. And as you exhale, slowly start to rise and come to stand all the way up. And feel your legs, heel toe your feet together, and big toes touch. And Tadasana, stand tall, arms by your sides. And gaze out in front. Hold on tight, bud, okay? Inhale, circle the arms up. And exhale, dive forward, fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Plant the palm, step back, high plank, high push-up. And keep your right hand where it is and roll to the outer edge of your right foot. And side plank, reach your left arm up. And press down into your right hand, float your left leg high to the sky, come into star. And take a breath in through your nose, and exhale, come back into a high plank. Do a yogi push-up per bend, lower halfway down. And then press back up. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Big step, right foot in between your hands. Thank goodness your child moved. And then straighten your front leg out. And breathe in to lift halfway. And as you exhale, fold forehead towards your knee. Find some love in your right hamstring. And we always must start inside of ourselves. If we could get everybody to start inside themselves. Hey, that's the breath, right? That's feeling our body. That's actually living and connecting through our mind, right? Feel here first. We'll find more love, compassion, more peace, and joy. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, step your left foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, forward fold. Take it up. Inhale, rise, arms reach, keep them up. And weight into your right foot, lift your left knee in front, and kick your left leg back. Reach your arms forward, warrior 3. And keep begging the heart to lift up, shoulders away from your ears. And as we extend through the left leg, hands to your hips. Big step back, both legs straight. Pivot your right toes in, face the sideline of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms out, reach up. Exhale, dive forward, fold, hands to the ground. And so now we can play. Hands to the ground. And you stretch the chest forward and top of your head to the ground. And you tripod, headstand. You got a triangle, top of the head to the two hands. Engage the outer hip flexors and through the belly, through the back, and then start to bring the legs all the way together. Engage the core on the exhale. Belly comes in. Spread the legs. And softly bring your feet back down. And use the hands. Press the ground away. Lift the head. Hop the feet back onto the mat. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, turn. Face the top of your mat. Pivot. Step back into your downward facing dog. And deep breath in through your nose. Awesome. Feel your right side body. Exhale all the air from the body. Inhale, travel forward, high plank, and outer edge of your left foot, side plank. Reach your right arm up. And draw your body, top leg high, and keep reaching for the sky. And connect to breath. Lips stay sealed for 3, 2, 1. Pivot square, right hand down, 10 toes on the ground. Do a yogi push-up. Press back to your high plank and lift your hips into your down dog. Take a breath in through your nose. Big step, left foot in between your hands and straighten your front leg out. Inhale to lift halfway and exhale, fold forehead into your knee. Bow some love into your hamstring. It's going to help our low back feel more spacious. If you tend to have a lot of low back, just general low back compression, tightness, and open up the hamstrings. A really great direction, and then you should feel that release and build less dependency into your outer hips. But we got to breathe here as much as we're feeling it. With your inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, walk the hands around to the right, and pivot yourself into your wide-legged forward fold. Breathe in through your nose, and then exhale, walk your hands back. You can stay in the forward fold, or stretch the chest, top of the head down, and feel the outer hips, elbows over your wrists, and legs eventually come all the way together. And connect to your belly as you exhale. Start to spread the legs, and then bring your feet back down onto your mat. Press the mat away and lift halfway. And take a breath in through your nose. Exhale, walk your hands back to the top. Pivot square, step your right foot, top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Keep your arms up. Weight into your left foot, lift your right knee in front of you. And kick your right leg straight back, chest forward, and warrior 3. And feel as you lift your heart, you're still in that left hamstring. And hands to your hips, big step back. Nice, straighten your front leg, turn, pivot, left toes in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart, heels in, toes out, and then sit into your goddess squat. Back of your heart up, shoulders down, hands to your inner thighs, and the shoulders can shrug into your ears. Might feel good to sway your hips a little bit side to side. On your next breath, exhale, turn your left shoulder down, pull your right shoulder blade back in towards your spine. And keep the chin low, jaw soft. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale, turn. And your right shoulder down, draw your left shoulder blade back. Nice. Inhale, come back. Exhale, straighten your legs, stand up, hands to your hips. And heel, feet together. And so you're in the center of the mat. Facing the side of your mat, bring your arms by your sides. Inhale, shrug both shoulders up. And exhale, roll both shoulders down. Again, inhale, both. And exhale, roll both shoulders down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, shoulder shrug. And then exhale, roll your shoulders down. Turn to face the top of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. And straight legs, inhale, halfway lift. And jump out into your Chaturanga Tadasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths in your down dog. On your inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, big step, right foot all the way through. Soften your back knee down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, rise, arms up. And now you can interlace your fingers, release the index, humble the chin. And turn your tailbone in, lift up out of your belly, out of your low back. And gaze can stretch up. And look between your palms or to the back side of your hands towards your pinky fingers. Follow your breath. On your exhale, gaze and hands to the mat. Curl your back toes under, lift your back knee, pivot your back heel down. And keep your right hand. Let the weight come over into your right hand. Roll your bum under and then stretch your left arm out. And over the top edge of your mat, extended side angle. On your exhale, bring your gaze and left hand down to the ground. Pivot your back heel high. Step your right foot back. Okay, bring your left knee to the outside of your left wrist. And then set your hips down. Curl your right heel in. And reach back for your right hand inside your foot, ankle, or shin. And support yourself with your left arm as you draw the reins back. And chest in front, gaze in front. Nice deep breaths here. Feel your body, feel your breath. And as you exhale, soften your gaze down, left hand to ground, and release your back foot, rock off to your left hip, swing your right leg in front of you. And set your bum, tuck your hands behind your knees, and lift your feet for boat pose. Elbows in, knees to chest, float your arms by your sides, palms face up. Inhale, lower halfway down, and exhale, come up, knees to chest. Inhale, lower halfway down, and exhale, come up, knees to chest. One more, lower halfway down. Knees up, cross your right ankle over your left. Reach your arms forward, plant the palms. Step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your tail, downward facing dog. Stace, I need that. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, step your left foot in between your hands. Soften your back knee down. Thanks, bud. Thank you. Inhale, rise, reach your arms up. Interlace the fingers this time, release the index. And start with the chin humble as the hips slide forward, elbows in, and then you can turn it up, sensationally lifting your gaze in between your palms or to the back side of your hands. On your exhale, bring your gaze and hands down onto the ground, please. And tuck your back toes. And then lift your knee, kick your left leg back. And bring your right knee to your right wrist. And then set onto your shin. Hips heavy, curl your back heel in. And reach back for the inside of your left foot, ankle, or shin. And use your right arm to support as a kickstand. And draw your chest forward, shoulders down. And deep breaths in your body here. And shoulders back, humble your chin, look down. And bring your left hand back to the ground. Rock off to your right hip. And swing your left leg around in front of you. And set your bum. Tuck your fingers behind your knees. Come into your boat pose. Elbows in. Feel it lift out of your low back. Take the curve out of your low spine. And your heart is up. Float your arms by your sides. It's like trying to do Warrior 3 chest. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale, come back up. 2 more, lower halfway down. Exhale, come back up. 1 more, lower halfway. Woo. Exhale up, left ankle over your right, roll over, plant your hand, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Nice work. Use your belly, use your back like brakes. Soften both knees down onto the ground. Untuck your toes, walk your hands back, stand up onto your knees, please. Start with your hands on your bum, and fingertips point down, chin to your chest. Setting up for Camel, Ustrasana, elbows in, and shoulders away from the ears. And connect to the space out of your low back. Feel any resistance in your chest from where we started today. And keep turning the elbows in through the shoulders. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Make sure you're breathing. Chin to your chest, belly in, sit down slowly. And be kind to your spine. Rest your hands on your thighs. Soften your gaze. Let your shoulders rest, please. And stay here on your seat if you need a block or a pillow in between your feet. And that is fine. Inhale, eyes open. Reach both arms up. Exhale, left arm under your right arm. Eagle arms. Bind at the forearms. And then wrap at the wrist. If that's too much, give yourself a hug. And hand to opposite shoulder. And keep the weight. Notice there's a tendency to bring the weight forward into the knees, off the heels. Keep the weight in the pelvis. And right fingertips together. And stretching long if you want to feel a little bit more. In the openness across your back. And sensation through your shoulders. Breathe. The end of your exhale, release the arms. Circle them out. Inhale, reach both arms back up. Exhale, right arm under your left arm, eagle arms. You bind the forearms. Cross the wrist. And work your hands in towards prayer. And keep the weight of the pelvis into the heels. And feel. Hopefully lots of feeling here in your arms and your back. Slowly release. Circle the arms. Inhale, reach up. Arms a little lighter. Exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Bow your chin into your chest. Feel the breath in the space in the chest. Take a deep inhale. And big sigh. Exhale, let it go. Come forward into your tabletop, hands and knees. Curl your toes. On the exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Take about a minute here in your down dog. And do it with less force. And feel it as you connect into the lightness of your experience and slow down your breathing. Observe where you are here physically, mentally, emotionally today. As we move through the perpetual nature of transition and drop deeply into the moments, and so that we can reveal more peace and more calm within ourselves. Notice this action in your legs and your belly. And I want you to retain that for the next 10 seconds. Come down onto your knees. Swing your legs around in front of you, please. And flex both ankles. Okay, retain that feeling from your down dog in your belly and your inner thighs. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, reach for your feet, ankles, or shins. The legs and belly still like you're in downward facing dog. Got it? And then simply draw your elbows down. Reach to the crown. And breathe yourself deeper into your active seated forward fold. We really didn't bear down much in the outer hips today, so that could be a nice sigh and relief. And sometimes we really tax the practice in through the outer hips. Shouldn't have felt it much there today. A nice awakening in through all the Anjaneyasanas and the low lunge. The inner hip flexors, the psoas, your thighs, and then the inner edge of your upper back. With your inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release the feet, hands by your hips, slide your feet together, let your knees turn out. Take your right arm underneath your right leg, and your left arm under your left leg. You rock on your sit bones, walk them back. And create more distance in between the heels of your feet, which are together, and the base of your pelvis. Palms face down, inhale. And as you exhale, soften your belly. And release the chin. And let your head get heavy. Sometimes, everybody, blessings are disguised. They look and like something you wouldn't think would be a blessing. And so there's many opportunities and to strip it all down, to peel the layers back, and to explore the blessings in your experience in these days. These challenging, outright, and challenging, whether you're paying attention, not paying attention. I suppose it's better to realize, understand, and have a practice and that takes you deeper into the clarity, see what is. And watch how your breath turns it. He literally transforms it into this beautiful light, like the sun kissing your face. And slide one hand out and then the other. Hands to your outer thighs. Bring your knees up towards each other to touch. And then like we started, give yourself a nice big squeeze. Bring your forehead to your knees, please. And wiggle your jaw, release your tongue. Might feel good to flutter your lips here. You are welcome to drink some water, have a sip. And then when you're ready, we're going to turn around, head to the top of the mat, and come into our final Shavasana today. I know flow yoga comes with its challenges and depending on what your mind is doing, but there is no place and that we'd rather be than right here, right? Reaching this point in a relatively short amount of time. Okay, we're talking about 59 minutes in the whole day, and to come to this place and to explore our practice of meditation, open to absorb, And seek that which is real. That's important. And then you'll be able to sense the characteristics of that through your reality. And you release the breath, let it go. And eyes can be soft and open, or your eyes can be closed. And being on our mat reminds us that our practice must seep in deeper, and so that it flows with us in through our actions. It must be more powerful than our words. It must be more than step your right foot forward, step your right foot back, but that is a good place to start. And continue to breathe deeply, and continue to support yourself, and continue to feel the benefits of your practice and flowing into the actions of your being. And that which will interconnect all beings in a more peaceful and a more conscious and a more awakened state. You start with yourself, expand into your neighbors and your community, your coffee shop, your restaurant. And so basically start local, and then we'll expand this energy global. And so seal the practice in here for you. And then once you're done sealing the practice for you, seal the practice in for all beings. Every single one in peace, harmony. And palms to your forehead, please. And thank you all for a beautiful start into a new week. And here's Sunday, January 10th, 2021. And may we continue in peace and light, and remind ourselves and to slow down and breathe whenever we need to. And a beautiful day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.